That's wonderful. Right now, we will discuss a lot of things regarding to the spelling form. Okay, so let's study here the rule when and how we should add the ing to the verb in order for us to form the present continuous tense or the present progressive. For rule number 1, almost all verbs take ing after the base verb. Like here we say, so work, it's going to be working. Try, it's going to be trying. Read, it's going to be reading. So we added ing. So most of the verbs take ing. However, this is for rule number 2. With verbs that ends in e, we drop the e and add ing. For instance, like in write, write, writing. What did we do? We already dropped the e and added ing instead. So instead of write is writing. Type. What's the difference between type and write? When I say write, I'm writing using my pen. However, I type something on the keyboard if I'm using a computer or a laptop. Okay, so type, we will drop the e and we will add ing instead. And here's for the rule number 3. Verbs of one syllable that end in vowel plus consonant. Are you aware about the vowels? The vowels that we have 5 vowels. We have 5 vowels. We have A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Sometimes Y. I will discuss this point in a different video. Okay, so what about the consonants? The consonants are the 21 letters remaining. So the consonants are the 21 letters remaining. So back to the rule, verbs of one syllable that end in vowel plus consonant, we double the final consonant. Like in this example, when I say stop, stopping. What did we do? We doubled the last consonant. 4. Verbs of 2 syllables. What's the meaning of 2 syllables? 2 syllables, that means that those syllables, each one of those syllables has a vowel letter. Verbs of 2 syllables that end in vowel plus consonant, we double the last consonant only when the final syllable is stressed, like in prefer, preferring. So we doubled the last consonant before adding the ing. 5 and the last one, verbs that end in L, we double the consonant of L, which is traveling. Travel is going to be traveling. It's very easy. You just need to replay this part 1 or 2 to 3 times, and it's going to be like a piece of cake for you guys. Okay? Let's move on to the last part. After we finish talking about the present continuous tense for the last point, we will talk about the usage. What's the meaning of the usage? What we can use the present continuous for. Actually, we have more than one thing that we can talk about. First, we can use the present continuous tense for actions that are happening right now. That means at the moment of speaking or at the time of speaking, that I am teaching you English right now. So I am doing something at or in the time of speaking, which means I'm doing it right now. So for instance, he's doing his homework now. So the first usage is for actions are happening right now. 2, actions happening around the moment of speaking. What does that mean? Sharif is working hard this week to finish his project. That doesn't mean that he's working right now at the time of speaking, but that means he's working around this period. Another example, when I say, I want to work in Italy, so I am learning Italian these days. That means that I am not necessarily learning Italian right now, but I am taking a course around this period. So The meaning of it is actions happening around the moment of speaking. So around but not in it. 3. Plans for the near future, especially when we know the time and place. If I'm planning to go for a vacation and I have already done everything and I know the timing, this is the right thing for the present continuous tense. They are having a party tonight. That means that they already know the time and the place, and that's regarding to the near future plan. So 3 things: action happening right now at the time of speaking. 2, actions are happening around the time of speaking. 3, plans for the near future. Great. Let's go for a very important part, which I mean this is the most important part in our session, because we will talk about the time expressions. What's the meaning of time expressions? That whenever I see one of those expressions, I know that we are talking about the present continuous tense. The first one is now, which is I'm using it to describe something is happening at the moment or the time of speaking. At the moment, at present, these days. Do you remember the second example? That these days, it is something is happening around the period. Like I am learning English these days. It doesn't mean that I am doing it right now at the time of speaking. Tomorrow and next month, we are using those 2 kind of time expressions to explain or to describe something is going to happen in the near future. So those are the time expressions. Also, we can mention or we can refer time expressions with signal words. So keywords, signal words, time expressions. All right. Before we finish the session, let's see here we have a very important part, which is the stative verb. State, it's something that I'm not moving. I'm not doing any physical actions. The following verbs do not appear in a continuous form. Like, so I cannot say I am liking. This is incorrect. I like, love, hate, want, know, believe, remember, forget, understand, think, cost. If you noticed, most of those words are for states, not for actions. That's why we call it the stative verbs. And PS or note, stative verbs describe status and the not actions. We do not talk about actions when we use those kind of stative verbs. Stative verbs are normally not used in continuous tenses. For example, do you want a cup of tea? This is the right form. However, we cannot say, are you wanting a cup of tea? This is incorrect because this want is a stative verb. I love her. This is the right form. I cannot say, I am loving her. No. Why we can't use this continuous form? Because it's a stative verb and love is one of the stative verbs. I have a car. This is correct. However, I cannot say, no, I am not, no, I am having a car. This is incorrect. Let's answer these questions together and let's go. Question number 1. I'm watching TV and my brother space a book. Is it reading? Is reading? Reads. Yes, it's going to be is reading. Let's go for question number 2. Thomas and Patrick space outside in the yard now. Is it are playing? Is playing? Plays. Yes, is going to be are playing because Thomas and Patrick are they. Let's go for question number 3. Space doing. I'm washing dishes. What are you? What you? And what do you? Yes, is going to be what are you doing? I'm washing dishes. Let's go for question number 4. They space eating their dinner right now because their food is too hot. Not, don't, aren't. Yes, it's going to be aren't because the subject pronoun is they. Question number 5. Are you studying English now? Yes, I do, am, aren't. Definitely is going to be am. Great. By the end of this session, I hope you all understood well about the present continuous tense. My advice to you that to replay the video, make sure that you have your notebook, write down most of the information. After finishing this video, don't forget to like and share the videos with all your friends from all stages. Why? We want to spread the word, and we want to spread those kind of information for people who really needs it. I'm really happy to see you all. Don't forget sharing the video. I will see you in the next session, and see you later, guys.